Hey everybody, Laura Fangman here with today's Mash the Button. So first of all, for those of you who I know are just wondering what on earth happened, hands are clean. It only took 2.5 or so days of continuous washing to get all the gunk off my hands from the color run. But it was awesome and I wouldn't trade it for a minute. So I thought I would tell you a funny story. I think it's funny. Yesterday morning on the way to school, my daughter and I were talking and these videos came up in conversation, and apparently she was not aware that I had been making videos. And so I mentioned that I had videos on YouTube, and I look at her in the rearview mirror and I see like this, which is apparently what teenagers do when they literally can't even to include speech. So apparently her mind was blown that her crazy mom had an actual YouTube channel. And the interesting factor for that kind of wore off when she realized I was not doing makeup tutorials and I was not in a boy band and I could not turn broccoli into a cupcake that was shaped like a teddy bear and was the coolest thing ever. And really there's no other reason to have a YouTube channel in her mind, so I was no longer cool. Until this morning when she brought it up again, and we're on the way to school, and she says, "So Mom, I watched your YouTube channel." And I was like, "Really? What'd you think?" I'm just totally excited to hear her feedback, and I'm waiting for her to tell me that I'm probably the best realtor ever and how cool that Mom has a YouTube channel and all this other nonsense. And she looks at me and she goes, "Yeah, you didn't ask before you borrowed my guitar." That was it. That was the feedback I got. But I feel pretty confident that if I asked my kids, they would probably give me cumulative 4 out of 5 stars if I asked them to rate how good of a realtor their mom was. I kind of think the little one would give me a full 5 stars because she's just real sweet like that. And the big one, even if he thinks I'm the best realtor that ever graced God's green earth, would probably only give me 3 stars at this point because he's just a little bit grounded and might just be a little bit spiteful. So averaging out, I'm okay with that. 4 out of 5 stars. People who love me, I'm good with that. And the point of that is to say, when you are choosing a realtor, ask questions and interview your realtor. Do a lot of research online. I know everybody does, but you will find that oftentimes everyone's accolades will be in their email signatures and on their Facebook and LinkedIn and all sorts of other social media profiles. But it's important to understand what that actually means. It's great if they are the top producer. Ask of what? Of their team, of their company, of their state. Not all of those statistics are kept, and there are not actual #1 realtor on earth awards given out. So it could be that that realtor was the #1 agent in their area in 1982. And maybe they haven't been as active lately. And they're still really awesome, but maybe they're not as up on the contracts and the legal changes and the stuff that changes on a pretty regular basis in the real estate industry. Hopefully you're interviewing people. Hopefully you find someone with whom you have a good rapport. You're going to be working with that person for an extended period of time while you work on the purchase or sale of your home. And you want to have a good relationship, and you want to be confident that they have the education and the overall knowledge to get you through that transaction. So anyway, so make sure you're interviewing people. If you have questions, let me know. And as always, be good. We'll see you soon.